Hi guys, welcome to week 3 postpartum vlog. Um, I am doing great. My little guy is 3 weeks exactly today. It's been an amazing week. Lots of ups and downs. It was funny. It was sort of this very random thing happened. We had a big storm, and the power went out for 4 days. I was completely shocked. You would think the power would go out for 24 hours. It was 4 days. So we lost a bunch of groceries, and obviously we couldn't stay here with having 2 babies. Hubby's home. And so we actually ended up making an adventure out of it. Hi, babe. He's finally feeding me. I'm so hungry. So Mark's on this crazy health diet. But because he's on the health diet, he keeps forgetting that I also need to eat. And then he just went and picked me up food. I was like, I am so hungry. I've just been eating chips. I need some food in the house. So in the power outage, we lost a bunch of food, which was a bummer. But as I was saying, we kind of made an adventure out of it because we took the boys to a couple of different hotels, and we ordered room service and watched shows together and kind of had this camping experience but in a hotel. And it was really nice. So we weren't that bummed out about it. But it definitely made for an interesting week. Yeah, and it's funny, it reminded me so much of the first few weeks of when Bodhi was here, because you're just sort of stumbling and getting to know, all right, this is what I have to bring with me when we leave the house, and this is how many nappies, and this is the wipes, and then you need the powder for the butt, and then you need the change of clothes. And so I had to pack for Forrest and Bodhi for 2 nights, but then it ended up we were out of power for an extra 2 nights. So instead of driving back up to our house, I just had to buy new clothes for them and new nappies, and yeah, so it was kind of adventurous, and we really enjoyed it. This week has been interesting. He is a porker. He has put on so much weight this week. It's crazy. He's constantly on the boob. He loves the milk so much. And it's really sweet because now I can tell he knows who I am. He's crying and he'll be with Mark, and Mark's good at calming him down. But after a while, he's like, you don't have any milk. Where's my mum? And so I can take him and nuzzle into him, and he knows me. He knows my smell, and that makes me so happy. It's so sweet. But he, like we said, we're not doing a routine. We're just doing a very free-for-all. When he's hungry, he eats. When he sleeps, he sleeps. When he wants to be held, he's held, which is now a lot all the time. He wants to be in arms, which is really cute. And the other thing I noticed about him this week is that he's quite a hot baby. So we've been keeping him in his nappy a lot because his body's really, really warm. And so we've just been letting him sleep in the Moses basket a lot. And he's just this joyful little soul, and he really feels like an old soul to me, the way he looks at you and connects in with you, and the smiles, they're so sweet. I just love him, and I can't imagine life without him. And it's only been 3 weeks, but I was just saying to Mark, obviously we just had New Year's, and we had a special meeting yesterday, just to talk about all the things we're excited about for the new year. And I was saying, how do we bottle this feeling, the feeling that we have right now, this magical bubble feeling of the 4 of us together, where we don't have any real commitments or responsibilities. We're not thinking about work or having to read scripts, or we're not taken away from each other. We don't have to share one another. It's just us. And it has been the most sensational time. It's been the happiest time in our marriage. It's just been such a blessing. And I was saying to him, how do we sustain this? How do we keep this in LA? And I write a little bit about it in the blog post about all this self-imposed busyness that we have. The way I am in LA, it's like you just jam-pack your day full of meetings and catch-ups and preschool and exercise, and it's just like by the end of the day, you don't have any time, not only for yourself, but for each other. And that has been so healing being here in Adelaide because it's just been us. And gosh, it has been the most recharging thing for our marriage, but also just like for our lives in general. It's been exactly what I was hoping it would be. And I'm sad. I'm feeling really melancholy about leaving that because we leave in just 5 days. And, I know these last like moments together playing board games and watching shows and having, my stepmom's over right now, having snuggles with the boys. I know that these are our last moments of this. But it's okay because I know that we can recreate something that will be beautiful in its own way in LA. And I'm excited about the year. And I think, having this energy and learning these things about our family and what we love to do and how we best function is only going to serve us going back to LA. So I hope to really instill what we've learned here and kind of put that into just being in LA and all the life experiences we end up having there. So we have that coming up. There's going to be a lot of packing this week. And yeah, it's been great. I mean, the only thing that's been a little more challenging this week is that he has been gassy. So at around 4 a.m., from about 4 to 5 a.m., he's up and he needs to poop and he's grizzling and he's still trying to drink the boobies. So he still wants milk, but I think he's sucking in so much air when he's drinking that he gets really uncomfortable in the belly. And so I'm constantly like pedaling his legs and trying to help him poop. And he doesn't get comfort until he's finally pooped. And sometimes it takes an hour for that to happen, which is funny because he poops so many times during the day. But that's been happening the last 3 days and we don't really know how to help him with that. We've tried swaddling and padding and sitting him upright and it's just been happening and it is what it is. And we're getting these good stretches, these 4-hour stretches at night, so we don't feel too tired. But other than that, it's been really easy with him. I mean, really, really easy. And even that's easy because he's so cute. We just feel bad for him that he's so frustrated. So yeah, that's been that. And goodness, is there anything else you can think of this week? Not really. Like the gassiness has been a little different. And just, yeah, he's really packed on the pounds. He's 10 pounds. And I think last week he was at least a pound lighter. So he's definitely getting a lot of milk. And this is his signature move. You open up his nappy and you start wiping his butt. And as soon as you wipe his butt or his like penis hits the air, psh, like sprays all over you. And then like we got this amazing clay powder stuff. I'll write it in the blog and it totally cleared up. He started to get a really red butt and it cleared that up immediately. And so we've been putting it on him to keep him dry in his nappy. And so we put it on and then there'll be this little cloud of like of powder. And then you know what's coming next and he will do a projectile poo. It'll come straight out. It has splattered me so many times. And that's his signature move. So I've tried to rig a system now so that I have the nappy already there to catch the poo that sprays out at me. But it's very cute. And we've been doing a lot of baths and just connecting and hanging out and having snuggles with lots of different people. And it's just been a beautiful week. So, and listen to my voice. I don't know what's happened. I've just lost my voice this week. And that's it. I'm feeling great. Life is good. And I will see you guys next week. All right.